Welcome, my friends. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the Pinstripe podcast. I am JoezMcfly, and today we're going to be talking about what happened with the Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We had some really good hitting, some clutch hitting. Chris and I will discuss all that and more. On what, Chris?
The Pinstripe Strong Podcast.
The Pinstripe Strong Podcast. The Pinstripe Strong Podcast. The Pinstripe Strong Podcast. Hit it! Fuck. What happened to the sound?
What happened to the sound?
I don't know that she just died. There we go. Let's go now. Oh! Getting kind of heavy. We getting kind of heavy. Hey! What it do, my friends? I am JoezMcfly, like I said in the open, and this is
The Pinstripe Strong Podcast.
Pinstripe Strong Podcast. I'm here with my buddy Chris, and we discuss the Yankees. We talk about them. We rant about them. We have fun times thinking about our New York Yankees because we love them. Chris, how you doing?
I feel good, man. I feel good. A nice jam-packed weekend.
How jammed? Oh, for me too, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. It was also my mom's birthday. So
Happy birthday.
And we wanted a sweep for her birthday. But we got a series win, so it's not too bad. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm a little exhausted. Like, when it's kind of weird. When you have like a real busy weekend, and you're happy that everything that happened in that weekend happened, but you kind of wish that you also were just like able to just chill at home, not do nothing for a weekend. Like that's kind of like what I wanted, dog. Like, but I get it. I get
Personally,
it.
I can't mentally relax if I know I got things to do.
If you guys are watching on YouTube and you're wondering, hey, Joez is looking like the man that is trying. He's like he actually looks like Chris McFly's lawyer right now, trying to keep him out some jail time. Then you're right. You've attended the right podcast. No, I actually had a busy day today. It was Jonah's christening. Congrats to Jeremiah's christening. And yeah, we did all that. We ate, so congrats to him. And that is why I'm wearing this, and I look a little dapper. Go to the YouTube channel to be able to see.
Is the real thing that happened is that Joe took Jason Sillo's position in the Yankees organization. That's exactly what happened. We're doing an introduction today.
We're doing an intro. All right. Well,
a new signing.
Let's go ahead. Are you ready for some quick pitch?
I think so, but let's cover the news real quick.
Oh, you got news? You got news?
Not a lot.
Is it? No, is it not?
No, Clark Schmidt. His rehab went very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 1/3. Only allowed 1 hit, no runs, 7 Ks. He threw 52 pitches, and 37 of them
he did
strike. And also, Jonathan Loaizaga update. He threw a bullpen yesterday with AA Somerset, and he's on track to return in late May, early June. And Clark Schmidt still, he looks like to be on track to return. What's today? The 6th? Maybe about a little over a week.
Didn't they say next week? Thank God.
The 15th.
Yeah, we need that. Need that bad.
Yeah. Starting pitching.
I mean, I'm not here to be disrespectful or whatnot, but
starting pitching looking crazy.
Started pitching looking, Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll talk about that, I'm sure, during Dugout Debates at some point. Is that all the news?
That's all the news. I didn't see anything on Stanton. I think Adam Ottavino, he opted to be a free agent.
Okay. Dom Smith decided to come back. think we talked about that in the last episode. And then what else?
DJ. There was nothing on DJ either.
Right.
Nothing new on DJ.
No new pitching, huh? No new pitching anyway. All right.
Well, apparently, the Yankees were impressed with.
Zach Gallen.
He's going to be a free agent.
I bet.
Very impressed.
They're not trading away Zach Gallen, but they're looking at him, I guess, as a free agent. I'm sure that the Phillies will be interested as well, and the Red Sox as well, and every other team as well. So, but they're not selling because they're good. All right, let's talk about this series real quick. Yankees took 2 of 3 in this series. Let's go ahead and just kind of discuss what happened in this series, how it happened, when it happened. I'll do that real quick, and then we'll get into some talking or some mocking. And I don't know. I'm just making up words today, right? That's not even a word. Why I did that?
What?
Like talking or some mocking? That's nothing.
All right, man.
So disappointed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right, let's do some cool beats. What's this?
Max Free.
Word. Max Free started this game for the Yankees. He pitched well. All right. Oswaldo Cabrera, who is fighting for playing time, was able to put the Yankees on the board nice and early in the game. This is game 1, guys, in case you guys don't know. Yankees go up 2-0 on Pittsburgh. And, Jason Dominguez, the Martian, who's coming into his own little by little, gaining some confidence, is able to get an RBI single that brings in yet another. Volpe scores on that, making it 3-0. Cabrera comes back with another single that brings in Trent Grisham, making it 4-0. Yankees were doing a lot of talking with the bat, and it wasn't going over the fence. They were putting the bat on the ball, runners in scoring position, and playing the small ball that we love. The Pittsburgh Pirates were not done as Brian Reynolds homers to make it 4-1, and then Anthony Volpe in the top of the 4th gets another one on the board with an RBI single, because that's just what these Yankees do on this day. 5-1. Jason Dominguez gets hit by a pitch. That's an RBI. 6-1. Oswaldo walks in a run. 7-1. That's a rally? What? 7th inning. Judge, 6th homer of the year. He homers. 2-run homer, making it 9-1. That's all she wrote, right? Psych. Because in the bottom of the 7th inning, Key Brian Hayes homers and makes it 9-4. People are getting annoyed, though, because, they would not score anymore. The bullpen would then shut the door right after that. But people are annoyed that more runs were given up. Fernando Cruz was not happy about giving up those runs, and I wasn't either. However, Hedrick did a good job coming in. Devin Williams did a good job closing the door. A lot of walk and a strikeout. And that was it for the New York Yankees. Yankees win 9-4.
Yankees did win 9-4. Congratulations to Aaron Judge, his 1,000th game.
Yes.
Right.
1,000th game, and has 319 total homers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I love about this, the Yankees 6-9 hitters, Volpe, Grisham, Dominguez, and Cabrera through 4 innings. They were just killing him, man. 6 for 7, 7 RBIs, 5 runs.
I love it.
5 knocks, 1 double, 3 walks, and 2 hit by pitch. One of them which led to a RBI by Dominguez. Awesome. But Joe, early in the game, there was a play by Judge that brought me back to the Dodger Stadium.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean
the game and the play in the outfield. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it looked like it was kind of weird. Like he fell back and he hit the little fence or whatever it is, and I was just like, is he good? And it looked like he was, and then just kind of kept my eye on him a little bit after that.
I was like, hey man, you moving eye over there?
Yeah, bro. Is everything good? Is everything good? Is everything good? Is everything good?
2 bad calls from striking out Jazz and Goldie. That shit was way outside, B. That shit was.
Yeah.
That was disgusting, man. But other than that, man, I love it. I love all the action without, we love the homers. We love the homers, but we also love the action, keeping the
Yes,
line moving, batting the ball,
indeed.
and 9 runs, man. And they definitely needed this game, this win, especially how the previous series ended up. Little winning streak there.
Yes. Little definitely a little winning streak there.
Shout out to Max Fried. Definitely a better start than previous.
Yeah. Let me see. Anything else from this game that kind of stood out to me? You said Max Fried. Once again, another clean defensive game for the Yanks. On the other side, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, I think he booted the ball one time, which is funny because we talked about it the series before. I think he booted the ball once. They didn't count it as an error, though. O'Neal Cruz is kind of weird in center field, man. Like, he's just not good defensively at all.
He probably should be in one of the corners, or
I mean,
they move him out of short. They move him out of shortstop because he wasn't good defensively.
Right. I mean, they got to figure something out, but it wasn't fun to look at. But that's again none of my problem.
Worried about Fernando Cruz again giving up a. Was it? I think last time he allowed a 3-run bomb.
Did he?
I know he allowed a home run or a big hit in the previous series, but another 3-run bomb here.
Yeah, this is a 3-run bomb. You don't like that, at all. So let's not make that a thing, right? JoezMcfly looking very McFly today. Thank you so much.
Very dapper, sir. Very dapper.
Very, very dapper, my friends. Appreciate you. All right. So that's it for this game. This game is donezo. Yankees win. It was cool. It was awesome. Do we have times? I think I need somebody to do these timestamps from when we do game 1, game 2, game 3, like every segment that we do. Because then I have to go back manually and do everything. Okay, let's do game 2. Ready for game 2?
Let's do it.
All right. Game 2 right now, New York Yankees trying to win the series because why not? Let's go ahead and do it. We came into the series and we said we have to sweep. In order to do that, we got to win game 2 at the same time. So let's go ahead and do this. Austin Wells gets the Yankees on the board early. I've been loving this for the Yankees, getting on the board nice and early in the game and getting on there first. I like that. Austin Wells singles, brings home Jazz Chisholm, 1-0 New York. Trent Grisham then homers, making it 2-0. Don't go anywhere just yet because that's not, spoiler alert, he's not done. Key Brian Hayes doubles to bring in a run, making it 2-1. This is in the bottom of the 4th inning. Then Emmanuel Valdez makes it 3-2. These guys are actually showing life. 4-2 before the inning's over. Andy Rodriguez brings in a run, and I'm just like, oh, man, that's what's going on. But 27 outs. If you guys don't know, sometimes I like to hop in on a couple of bets just to kind of grease the hand up a bit. Like, I believe in the team. 27 outs. Put it on the Yankees, and guess what? They start their comeback trail. Trent Grisham hits a 3-run homer, his 3rd of the season, making it 5-4 in the top of the 5th inning. As soon as they put together that 4-run frame in the bottom of the 4th, the Yankees respond with with 3-run homers and they 5-run 5th, I believe, or 6-run 5th. As they're not done there yet. After the Trent Grisham homer, then Anthony Volpe clears the bases. Did I say the name right? Volpe.
Hey, yo.
Volpe clears the bases with a double, brings in Rice and Judge and Goldschmidt, and it's 8-4. It's beautiful to see. Sometimes I look at Volpe hitting the ball, and it looks like, did that ball really sail that far? Anyway, the Yankees aren't done scoring. Top of the 8th inning, Paul Goldschmidt singles in yet another run, making it 9-4. Then, for shits and giggles, in the 9th inning, Austin Wells with a sac fly just brings in Judge, making it 10-4. New York Yankees end up winning 10-4. Stroman did not pitch well. Yankees took him out of the game before the game got out of hand. Hill came in, did well, shut him down, only allowed a walk. Leiter Jr. came in, scoreless blank inning. Fernando Cruz came in, nice inning with 2 strikeouts, and Yarborough came in for 2 innings and shut the door. The New York Yankees win and win the series. Let's go Yanks.
Bottom of the order again.
Bottom of the order again.
They did their thing. One of the things that I liked is Austin Wells. He worked at bat.
Where we have one. How many hits out of the bottom of the order here? 2, 4, 5, 6 out of the bottom 4 of the order.
Yeah.
Good job.
Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Goldschmidt is always hitting though, so it's like
Goldschmidt's always hitting. I think the bottom of the top 5 to 9. My bad. 5 to 9 in the Yanks lineup. They had 381. They were 8 for 21 with 9 RBIs, 5 runs, 6 extra base hits. Mix that together, and those parts of the bottom of the order have hit 472 with 15 RBIs, 10 runs, and 7 extra base hits in the last 2 games. That was from Max T. Goodman. The bullpen was nails. Yarborough definitely bounced back, much needed bounce back. So that's all awesome to see. And also one thing on Volpe, Joe. 3 RBI games so far in 2025. He had 5 all of last season.
I'm down for a breakout game, man. A breakout year, man.
Me too.
Some people online were saying, "Oh, the conspiracy starts. Stroman, the Yankees are trying their best." I think some guy put the Yankees are trying their best to make sure that Stroman doesn't get to his 140 innings. I'm like, dude, did you watch the game? Stroman was not like, that wasn't a guy you should vouch for to get more, like, nobody that watched that game wanted more out of Stroman. I'm sorry. I know I didn't. Jeez. So weird. Yankees went 5 for 12 runners in scoring position. I would love to get the full series runners in scoring position numbers because I feel like they did really well runners in scoring position until the last game, especially extra innings. My God. And then we had, just some good stuff. Stolen bases. Jazz had 2 stolen bases in this game, and
they turned some nice double plays. The defense up the middle.
Oh man, nice. I've been loving the defense, man. Volpe's been coming to his own too. Yankees man, 14 hits in this game, Chris.
Beautiful.
Anything else stood out to you in this game?
Judge scored his 750 run, 50th run, in 1,001 games. So that's awesome, man. He's just a walking history book right now, man.
That's good. Somebody in the chat, who is this? Bone and Hot Dog said, is Trent Grisham in the conversation to start in the outfield? And I just put that into Dugout Debates as soon as he asked that. So we'll talk about that after this. Absolutely. Because that's a good question. That is a good question, my friend.
Very good question.
Very good question.
There was something else here.
What?
But no, I forgot about it.
What, in this game?
Yeah, it was something else in this game, but I forgot. I thought I had it down, but
okay,
all good though. I think we definitely covered everything here with Game 2. Yankees win another series, so love to see that.
Love that.
Stroman, wow.
We'll talk about Stroman in a minute. My God.
Yeah.
Principal's office.
How you liking so far, Jason Dominguez?
I think he's coming into his own. I think he's starting to look better in the outfield little by little, like every game that goes by, Chris, and that's good. I think once the hitting starts coming around, you'll see the confidence. I think he needs to feel like he belongs in the big leagues. There's this, I'm here in the big leagues or whatever it is. I think he needs to get more ABs, which we all felt that. He needs more ABs to feel like, yo, I'm here, we're here, whatever it is. So, yeah.
Which is and that normally happens after like surgery and you go through recovery and things like that.
Right.
Getting back into the swing of things, literally. And his defense, from my point of view, has been improving.
Yeah.
There was one ball that was kind of like going to his right, and it kept fading to the right, and he made the play.
Right.
So yeah, man.
Yeah.
I like it. And he's doing good for my fantasy team.
Let me know if you want to trade him. All right.
but.
Let's go here for the final game of the series. Yankees are looking to sweep. Because not everybody has the same thing that we don't get swept at home, right? Yankees going up against, once again, trying to sweep the Pittsburgh Piratas. Los Piratas.
Wasn't there a song called Los Piratas?
There probably was a song called Los Piratas.
Yeah.
Somebody look for it.
Shout out to the Pirates organization for fixing that whole Roberto Clemente situation.
Oh, what happened with that?
Apparently, they had like his number or his jersey.
How they fixed it?
In the back, and they put in some commercial ad shit. So but supposedly the ad was supposed to go above his like number, and they just removed it completely.
Oh, good job.
The way Roberto Clemente Jr. found out was on Twitter. He was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then so they fixed it. So good thing.
All right. Well, let's get to it right here. This is Game 3. Josh Chisholm Jr. doubles in a run for the Yankees. Bellinger scores in the top of the first inning. Are you guys noticing a trend in the beginning of games? The Yankees are putting bat to ball and pressure immediately on a team. That's a great trait to have, especially on the road. Then Brian Reynolds, who had kind of been a little quiet, has finally said, okay, I'm here. And then he hits a double that scores 2. It is 2-1, bottom of the third inning. Then bottom of the fourth, Tommy Pham, sac fly, 3-1. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa with a double, 4-1. This inning was getting away from Will Warren, and I was just feeling like, man, what's going on here? There was just base hitting all over the place, just getting on base. It's like, bro, can you close the door? Throw in the damn towel, Boone, get him out of here.
2 out walks, man. 2 out walks.
2 out walks. The walks will always get you, man. It feels like a common theme. It's been a common theme or whatnot, but whatever. The Yankees and their pen held them down while the Yankee offense could do absolutely nothing against the Heen dog, Andrew Heaney, who pitched 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 10 strikeouts against the lefty. The Yankees, who've been hitting lefties actually pretty well in this season, just were not able to get him out of the game. But when they finally did, I guess you can say they still didn't hit. In the 8th, they didn't hit. And then the 9th inning, they mounted their rally. Oswald Peraza was able to double in. Oswald? What's wrong with me, bro? Oswald. Peraza was able to double in a run, making it 4-2, keeping the rally going, guys, with 2 outs. Trent Grisham ties it up, 4-4, a single. Let's go. We're going into extra innings. The Yankees are going to get, well, at that point in time, they had to shut him down in the bottom of the ninth, but they did. Weaver came in, shut the door on him, and you're thinking, okay, all we got to do, we have a Manfred runner. We just got to score it. Yankees would fail not once, but twice to score the Manfred runner from second. And the Pirates, once you tempt fate once as a very good team against a bad one, then the baseball gods are saying you don't want this game. So what happens? Tommy Pham singles with a line drive to Jason Dominguez. Jack Sawinski scores. It is 5-4. Pirates winner. The Yankees lose.
Was his name Sakwinski?
Jack Sawinski. Cool name.
Jack Sawinski.
All right. Real quick. Will Warren, is this his last day of the rotation? I mean,
5 days from today is the 11th. Do we have any off days?
We have an off day Thursday, which they can go ahead and skip his start, right? The Yankees could do Rodon on Monday, Carrasco, then Fried on Wednesday, Thursday off, and then go Stroman, then Rodon, Carrasco, Fried, and then Clark on Tuesday. They could do that. So,
are they going to do that?
I don't know, but that is something that they could do.
is the question.
I thought the bullpen was good, man. We got 2 innings out of Hedrick, 2 innings out of Yogo, 2 innings out of Weaver, and a third of an inning out of Devin Williams. I know he always throws changeups, but I would love to see him mix it up a little bit.
My man threw 9 pitches to Tommy Pham, and 7 of them were changeups.
I'd love to see him mix it up a little bit.
It should remind me like when Mariano used to throw the cutter all the time. Eventually, they're gonna catch up to it, and they got those little blue dummy hits.
Right.
It could be the most special pitch in the world, but you just keep throwing that.
No, I did find it weird. Now, one thing I will say this from Boone, and I'll question this, right? I did wonder why, if you have, because they stole third, right? And it's 1 out. Is it 1 out? I think it was 1 out.
Why not walk?
Why not walk, fam? Set up a double play.
Or
load the base. The only run that matters is runner on third.
On third, yeah.
Or load up the bases, right, Chris? And, just see if you could get a force out on any base. You could bring in an extra infielder if you want. Like, why didn't Boone do that? Like, it was very weird.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, Tommy Pham probably going to steal, and then that's going to put you in a situation where you got to, roll the bases because another double play is gone.
Yeah, but that's fine because the only run that matters, is the run on third. The game's over. The run on third scores.
I got you. But I mean, if he wasn't feeling any of his other pitches, then
it just feels like Tommy Pham is a guy that you don't want to face. Like, let me see. After Pham is Frazier and IKF.
IKF, he put in the bat in the ball too.
Sure, but he hits a whole bunch of ground balls.
But it probably wasn't going to reach IKF anyway.
It would have if you walk the bases loaded.
Yeah, that's true.
You walk Pham, you walk Frazier, and you get to IKF. He rolls into a whole bunch of like
mad double plays.
He puts the bat on the ball, sure, but he can ground into something. That could happen.
Boone probably thought he was going to get that K because I think Pham already struck out 3 times prior to that, and then he fucked up his bat.
He did strike out 3 times.
So they were like, maybe, get him with the strikeout.
Yeah.
Then we'll move the defense back and get the next guy. But I mean, it is what it is. What I loved about this,
how they fought
game
back.
2? Was it game 2? Yeah, I think it was
both games they fought back.
Yeah, and I think it was the previous series, and I think a game in the first series that it was the previous series where they were leading and they got punched in the mouth, and then they didn't fight back. And then in game 2 here, they got punched in the mouth, they fought back and kept and maintained the lead.
Yeah.
Here they got socked in the mouth early, but they try to fight back, and these losses sting a little bit. You don't want to lose, but it stings less when you put in you put in the work and mount that comeback. Because what Grisham did, man, ice in his veins, B.
Kind of wish that you would have just figured it out for Grish.
Yeah, he was up. He was up. He had a chance, and it didn't work out there.
All right, time for some dugout debates, man. We'll go ahead and just talk about some hot topics, just different things, things that we think the team should do or what they shouldn't do or whatever. This is a good question. I'll move this one up, and then we'll talk about the second one. But is Trent Grisham in the conversation to start in the outfield?
He's earning it.
I mean,
but where are you going to put him?
Who are you benching? Like today, like things just worked out this weekend where Bellinger's back was hurt, and
I had questions about Bellinger's back, and then he said, "You know what? Let me show the people that my back is good by stealing second base."
Right. So he's good, and then you had Judge rest today in the outfield, so then he was able to get playing time that way. Now, Jason Dominguez, what are you going to do? I mean, I guess the only other person that you're thinking about competing with time for is Jason Dominguez. Mm-hmm. I still think that Jason needs to play every day so far. I think Trent Grisham's, And I love what we've seen here. And I think he actually plays better when he's playing this way. Like, you still keep him in the mix, but he's able to still like come in and contribute when he can. But if he is starting, he may get exposed a bit. But Trent Grisham is awesome. He's got a real quick bat. He doesn't really swing and miss that much. And when he doesn't even swing, period. But when he does swing, it feels like he's doing some damage on there. So I don't think yet. Hopefully we don't have to, entertain that as a conversation, because that means maybe some injury happened.
Right.
But I love what he's doing and what he's providing for the team. Because for many years we were thinking like, yo, the bench is nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm very happy that he's able to do that.
When I heard of Arizona's bench, I'm like, God damn. They got some. Arizona has a nice bench. I'm like, but I agree with you. I think the way that the Yankees are, setting up the lineups and things like that, I feel like that's how he would play the best.
Yeah.
Not every single day, and maybe he doesn't need to play every single day. You see how he plays, man. He's very nonchalant, very chill. You know what I mean? He doesn't like working on a Sunday, but he did that overtime today. So,
yeah,
man. A great question, though.
Great question. My next question is not even a question. It's just mainly a statement. We need to turn to more starters into the rotation, because we need to figure out a way. I don't think Will Warren, obviously we know this, coming into this season, Will Warren and Stroman were not the plan. It was, Cole and Heel and Clark Schmidt.
Freed.
Is there anything else that we can do other? I mean, we're getting Clark back. I just read to you guys how early we could get him back. But is there anything else that we can do until Heel? Other than Stroman, or is that it?
I think the Yankees, they do like Warren. Stroman,
they were a little concerned about his. He had a couple of drops. Sorry, Chris. He had a couple of drops in his miles per hour, and they were a little concerned about that.
I think he was like at 93, but normally I've seen him at 95. So maybe that was an issue here. But I mean, the same way they gave the leash to Heel, I think they want to do it to Warren as well. And see what he does from there. Stroman is different, because all this talk about trading him. And again, I don't think they had they didn't foresee a situation where Stroman was going to get that many starts.
Right.
Let alone Warren. But I don't know, Joe. I don't know what team is trading anybody right now. Who really sucks at this point.
I guess
9 games into the season.
Getting Clark back will be massive. Getting Clark back, and his line down in the minor leagues is very good. So getting him back would be massive. Then getting, I don't know. Then after that, Luis Heel is far off. That'll be like a trade deadline acquisition. So,
but the thing with Schmidt is, going deep into the games.
Right.
Right. So, I don't want the bullpen taxed already. Like,
I mean, he could go deeper than Warren.
Well, yeah,
he could definitely go deeper than Warren.
And that's been an issue with the starting line, with the starting liners, the starter. Excuse me. So far, like, they're not going deep into the game. That's why, with Max Fried, it was that grounder to third, and he was 1 out away to complete 6 innings. I'm like, damn, man, I know I wanted that shit so bad for Max Fried.
Now the good thing is that we do have people in the bullpen that could go more than. I mean, look today, we had Hedrick go 2 innings, Yogo go 2 innings. We know Yarborough could go more than 1 inning. Yankee bullpen, we'll get some people coming back. We have
Fernando Cruz could go 2 innings.
Cruz can go 2 innings as well. I think that we're also supposed to be getting Loaizaga back. They said sometime in May. So if that's happening, June, late May and June, that's happening. I mean, the pen will definitely be bolstered, and there'll be enough people to go around. but you got to keep that pen fresh. It's just about having effective arms as well.
Yeah. Oh, and Hamilton is on his way.
And Hamilton, yeah. Yankees played another clean defensive game today. I think in this one, Volpe had a ground ball go to to shortstop, bro. That he went up, he got it. Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Volpe's not playing, man.
That looked good, man. That looked good.
He's not Volpe. He's focused.
He is. He is. He's laser focused.
Maybe he just has more trust on his double play buddy.
Yes. No, he does. He does. That's good.
Shout out to guys.
Yeah, let's talk about some pain and gains here. As far as gains, because we start with the positive before we get to the negative. As far as pain and gains, the bottom of the lineup is a definite gain. I did say gain, right? Yes.
Yeah.
The bottom of the lineup is definite gain, and Volpe and Grisham also. Chris, if the bottom of the lineup can do this, then our team can be very special. Now, I think the only team that we faced that was like a very good team has been the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who do we open up against again?
It was that long ago.
It was so long ago, Chrissy.
So long
ago. The Brewers are supposed to be a good team, but they weren't
the
pitching. They weren't pitching well. Oh yeah, Vera. Yeah, the Brewers. I don't know. We haven't really faced crazy competition yet. Now the Tigers are a low key good team. Last year to end the year, they were very good.
I think we got to see Glaber.
We get to. Is he coming back? I don't know. He was on the IL.
Hurt? He's hurt. Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, he was on the IL for a back issue. Is he coming? I don't know if he's coming back this series or not.
My bad. But we are facing some tough pitching though.
Yes, we are facing some tougher pitching. I believe we're facing. Who are we facing coming up? Well, we'll talk about that on the next up. When we're looking at whatever, but. I do want to see the Yankee offense against really good competition. I know that to say that is like obviously nobody hits good pitching, but it's just what it is. I want to see more of what we've seen in Game 1 in this series, where the Yankees were able to put bat to ball and get runners in and score runners in scoring position. Like I like that. Also, the homers are awesome. I'll take the homers, but I'd like to see a lot of that too, like some hits from the Yanks.
Make the pitcher work more.
Word. Yeah. I agree.
I agree too. I wish they made Heaney work work more today, but
Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to talk about Paul Goldschmidt, and he is a definite gain, right? Like he killed this series as well. But the one thing I've been noticing about Paul Goldschmidt, I mean, he's killing lefties, righties, maybe not as much, but so you're wondering if later on the Yankees might do a platoon between him and Rice. I don't think so now, but it's these numbers. Let me get these numbers for you. Numbers. We like numbers because the Yankees make numbers. Do you like a little number? Where did I put this?
For the year or for the season?
For the year.
The series.
For this year. Goldie splits entering into Sunday against left-handed hitters. Against left-handed pitchers. 15 at bats. He was batting .636, .733, and a 1.091.
Does it show how
with a 1.824 OPS? Sorry, I got it wrong. And then against righties, 18 plate appearances, so just about even, Chris. 167 batting average. With a 167 on base, 167 slug, a 333 OPS. Now, hey, the righties that he's faced has been Zach Gallen and Corbin Burns. Okay. Yeah, he's faced some elite right-handers, one of which struck out 13 Yankees. Who else has he faced that was a right-handed pitcher? But those are basically the splits right now, right? Joe's is looking like it's pictured there. Yeah.
Sure
I believe against the D-backs, he was there. Against the Brewers, everybody hit the Brewers. But I think the one righty that they had was on opening day, which was Peralta. Right? Was it Peralta and Peralta's gross. He's nasty. He had 8 Ks on that day. He's like a Cy Young candidate.
Does it show
he didn't hit on that day. He went 0 for 4 on that day. So he's faced Peralta, he's faced Gallen, and he's faced Corbin Burns. I mean, let's wait a little bit, but that's stark differences. It's kind of crazy.
Does it show his numbers against the fastball so far? That was his issue in the first half of the season last year. There was conversations that he couldn't catch up to a fastball.
I mean, I didn't believe any of those anyway. But like, if you want to see, you said versus.
No, you don't have it now as far.
You said versus the fastball.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can find that for you. My good sir. All right,
it's like Dubby.
I'll never do that shit again.
It's a Mr. Potter.
Yes, Mr. Potter. All right, let me see. Paul Goldschmidt versus the fastball here. Yeah, because I was thinking about it at first when Jimmy showed me those splits. I'm like, man, maybe he can't hit the right. And then I started, as I'm saying it right now, that's when I started thinking about. Wait a minute, the righties he's faced has been all world. He faced like 2 Cy Young Award winner and like 1 guy that's gross. So that's tough, dog. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is tough. But I mean, eventually.
Hopefully, eventually it evens out. But let me see.
We want him to do his thing.
You want him to do his thing? Question mark? Pitch type splits. His numbers against what? A fastball, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Against the fastball this year, he is 4-seam fastball. He's batting .571.
Look at you, Goldie.
Yeah. So against the fastball this year, Goldie is batting .571. He's slider. He's batting .286. Hasn't hit a cutter.
Tough.
250 against a sinker. 500 against the changeup. He hasn't really gotten too many, but mostly the 4-seam. And his average exit velo has been 96.7 miles per hour off the. I'm sorry, wrong number. Average exit velo has been 91.5 miles per hour off the bat. So today we learned he can hit a fastball.
And he has to bench press a little more. Get that exit velo a little up.
I mean, he's getting those base hits, dog, and it looks good. It looks good out of him.
Yeah, man, he has 6 hits in the series. So
that's 6 hits in this series.
Shout out to Goldie.
Shout out to the Gold Man.
I love gold. So yeah, with the Yankees definitely need a starter to step up, man. I feel like, Max Fried tried to do it. Rodon.
Yeah.
Rodon got rocked a little bit, but he stepped up.
Marcus Stroman and Will Warren definitely a pain in this series.
Yeah. Rodon try to finish the game strong, but he did give up 4 runs. But, yeah.
definite pain in this series. I mean, some other guys offensively didn't do as well. I know Jazz did have the he had what, 1 or 2 hits, but he also went 2 for 14. He had 7 strikeouts in this game. And this is the thing, right? Like, I love the home run. I love the home run, but I want the home run to be like a tool in our
arsenal.
I don't want it to be the end all be all, right? Like, that's why I loved game 1 so much, because we were doing it without the homer, right? It was a whole bunch of stuff. And sometimes you have to see it for you guys to believe it. I feel like I don't want Jazz to fall into the thing like, I got to make sure I got to golf all these balls out, you know? He looks like he was swinging for a homer a couple of times, which is fine. But you don't got to do that. Pop. You know, huh?
Put the ball in play, Pop.
Yeah, put the ball in play. Sometimes just put the ball in play. Make these guys field. And as a result.
That's basically kind of the point that we try to make with Volpe last pod.
Right. Yes.
It's like, bro, yeah, we love the homers, but we want to see more out of your game. Because even from like what? His sophomore season, we've been saying like Volpe's game should be to hit the ball all over the field.
Yes.
Don't worry about the power and everything like that. That's gonna come. But he showed out for sure.
He did.
In this series. So let's see, man. Let's see where it goes.
Judge had a little bit of a tough series. He did get the home run, but he had a little bit of a tough series too.
Yeah.
Went 2 for 13. The captain didn't really do much in terms of impacting the game, right?
Yeah, had a homer, some defense.
Yeah. Had a homer, some defense.
He was DH today.
Peraza had a tough go at it. Well, he had the clutch double.
Came up big
to extend it over there,
kept the line moving.
I want him to get more playing time too, man. I
do
want to figure out. I know, but it's kind of tough when Cabrera. I feel like he's fighting with Cabrera to get playing time, and Cabrera in his game had 3 hits. He went 3 for 4, had 4 RBI. Remember that game? He was hitting from the left side, from the right side. And he had a walk as well. Good defense at third. So
should have said good on D.
I want them both to get playing time. It's just it's tough to find places where,
Fuse just fuse them.
Fuse them. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, there's nothing that says, yo, let's sit down Volpe right now.
Yeah.
Volpe's going wild. He's going crazy. He has 6 hits in this series too. There's nothing that says I don't want to sit down Jazz either. I mean, he's a guy that's got some good pop, good defense up the middle, and I think the more that those two play. So it just feels like when we have, whenever DJ comes back, one of those two will be the odd man out, and that sucks.
I don't think Peraza has any options left. So I think, maybe for them, they're trying to build up.
Then he would play more. They're trying to build up his value.
Yeah, trying to build up maybe Oswaldo's.
Okay.
Wait, Oswald Cabrera. Wait. No, Oswald Peraza.
Oswaldo Cabrera. Oswald Peraza.
My bad. But maybe Oswaldo switch hitter, plays all over the field. Maybe that's the guy they try to, dangle out there in the trade.
Yeah.
On the trade market.
Right.
I think he's more valuable on the Yankees though, man. Like you.
Yeah. Can't really kill the pen too much in this series. I feel like everybody, for the most part, did well. The only person that did not do well was Fernando Cruz in that one game. Game 1. Bomb. Yeah. He gave up the 3-run bomb. But again, the game was already in hand, so maybe you pitch differently. You pitch more aggressive in those kind of games, Chris, like where you have a big lead, right? So I don't know. I got no qualms with the pen at all.
Yeah. No. My issue is the starters, man. They gotta figure it out. I know we live in a day and age where you pitch 6 innings and you're good. The bullpen takes over. Even in some situations, 5 innings.
Yeah,
and the bullpen takes over. But nah, we after Cole went down, we need somebody to be like, yo, nah.
Well, Stroman's supposed to be eating up innings. He's supposed to
He's a starter. He's not a bullpen guy. He's not a reliever. He's a starter, but he hasn't been showing that he's a starter, man.
Right.
Back-to-back sure outings.
Hopefully that
bueno.
changes there. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. You ready for specific game?
Joe Sims.
Ready for the Pinstripe Trump Performer of the Series? He performed for you and performed for me and performed for the Yankees.
All right.
We're away, so you go first. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Grish.
Trent Grisham gets an award. Pinstripe Trump Performer of the Series.
Yeah, man, he just went off this series. I mean, there was some other guys that definitely deserve it, but that's why we got one for Joe as well. But I wanted to give it a Grish. Yeah. 5 hits, 4 runs scored, 6 RBIs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nice defense. His don't care defense, it makes me happy.
I love that.
Yeah. He catches the ball with like an attitude, like but it's so dope.
Great job.
And he doesn't want no glove.
Right. I'm gonna give it to Don Antonio Volpe.
Lo tres Volpe.
Volpe went 6 for 13.
Yeah.
My goodness. 3 runs scored, 4 nice RBI, 1 walk. Only nice struck out twice. Putting the bat on the ball. Yankees got hits 4 times this series. Damn. He hit 462. Nice. And not only that, but he's getting them in like big spots. That double, that big bases clearing double was massive.
He started the rally, the comeback.
Yeah.
He started that in the 9th. Volpe's just a different guy, man.
Yeah. Goon Collector in the chat said, is it time to talk about Will Warren, Yarborough, and Leiter Jr.? Will Warren, we talked about. His days are numbered. We actually don't even think he's going to start anymore. Clark Schmidt should be starting probably the next start. And then we have, I think, Leiter Jr. and Yarborough, I think, could be good for the pen.
Yeah.
Warren's gone, though. I can't have him on the team anymore. I agree with you.
Really?
Not starting. No. Send him back.
No. Long man, I could see Warren.
Who are you going to take out?
From the bullpen?
Yeah. You want to take out somebody else? He doesn't have, if you're going to be, okay, this is my criteria for you to be in the bullpen. You got to be able to strike people out, right? And he's a contact guy. I don't really like too many contact guys in the bullpen because then I want guys that could be able to, like, induce no contact. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, don't be surprised if you see like him and somebody else in a trade.
Right. Right now, our starting pitchers are not doing too well. I mean, Fried had a very good start in this series, but we need more out of Rodon. We do. 100%.
Yeah, we do.
Need more out of Rodon. You need more out of. I hate to say, out of Fried, need more out of Fried. Those 2 guys got to carry here. They got to carry. Big time.
Absolutely, I agree.
All right. I'm glad you do.
I do.
We're about, what is it? This is our first full week?
Yeah.
Just about. You want to, like, look around the league real quick and see what our nemesis have done in the AL East? Yankees are still in first place. They're 6-3.
I think the Red Sox are in the middle of a 4-game winning streak. They just bumped, I think it was the Orioles out of second place.
Yeah, they beat, they actually walked off the St. Louis Cardinals.
And they're playing the second game.
And they're up 10-1 right now. Oh, my God. The Red Sox are about to tie the Yankees for first. Okay. Well, we always thought that offense could hit. Always thought that offense can, and it seems like they're pitching too. Crochet's an issue. Orioles lost today to the Royals.
Will be a half game up,
Yeah, they'll gain I think they'll gain a half game, but their record would be what?
6-4.
Yeah, half game.
Which that's why today's game, especially after that comeback,
Right.
7-2 will look a lot better. But
And then the Rays today lost to the Rangers 4-3. Am I looking past the Rays too easily? I don't know why. I don't give.
I never look past the Rays.
I do. The Mets beat the Blue Jays 2-1. So everybody in the division lost today except for the Red Sox. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I was worried about the Red Sox, man. I like the Cardinals, dude. I don't know why, but they don't have the kind of offense to keep up with the Red Sox. Damn. First 3 innings, the Red Sox put 1 run, 5 runs, 4 runs. What's going on? Who's pitching over there?
Bums.
Niggas is throwing underhanded and shit. All right, Sonny boy, let's go. Going crazy.
Detroit. What?
Word. Who's on deck?
Detroit babies.
Detroit what?
KZ Mize.
Everybody from the 313, put your motherfuckers hands up and follow me. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up. Look. I'm only saying stuff. Notice how your man did not have his hands up.
KZ Mize. Oh, congratulations to Haley and Marshall Mathers. Marshall Mathers' grandpa, yo.
Oh, good.
Wow. KZ Mize against Rodon. That's the first game. And then we also face Scuba.
Well, they come back to the stadium. No, lies.
No, they're in Detroit.
They're in Detroit. I was wondering, I'm like, why this says home games? And then I noticed I was looking at the home schedule for the Tigers.
You got it. You're close. Was it? I forgot his first name. But Schoolball versus Carrasco. That's gonna be a tough one.
Who?
Schoolball versus Carrasco.
Do you scuba?
You scuba? And let me see who else. Game 3 in the series.
Yeah.
It is Flaherty versus Fried. Battle of the F.
Flaherty versus Fried, huh?
Is it Jack Flaherty? Yeah, I think it's Jack Flaherty.
Flaherty's good.
All 3.
Yeah, they have good pitching.
Yeah, they do.
You got to watch out. You got to watch out for some of these guys. Offensively, they're good. They're pesky too. And
we got Kerry Carpenter.
Be at home. It is so cold in Detroit. They had to change the times.
Yeah, the weather's going to be nasty over there.
Yeah, they had to change the times. They had to make this a 3:00 game on Monday, a 1:00 game on Tuesday, and a 1:00 game on Wednesday. So that's how cold it was. So, anything else you're worried about in this series?
Besides the pitching, well, the weather. I mean, we saw what happens to the Yankees in cold weather.
Very cold weather.
The offense just completely disappears.
We won't be seeing Glaber, I don't think. I think he's on the IL.
Yeah, Glaber's on the IL.
Come
on, just play your game, B. Glaber's not here anymore, but just follow the Glaber rules, B. Just play your game, help your team, and do your job.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect.
Is Javier Baez back? Is he hitting again? They're playing
Baez?
Arctic Air. Yeah, he went 3 for 4 today.
Oh, hopefully he strikes out 6 times this series.
And 3 for 4 today. I don't know, Chris. I mean, it's I need the Yankees to continue to play well. Again, this is the AL Central, so this is not. Let's be serious. It is the AL Central, though, but don't take them lightly. Just take care of work and move on to the Twins, which is this weekend. So, no, I'm sorry, I lied. It is the Giants. I keep looking at the Tigers schedule. Let me get
Are
out
you
of
looking
this.
at
Let me get out of this damn website. Maldito Tigers need Tigers. Tigers faces Twins this weekend. That should be awesome and good. Anything else we missed out on? I think everything's good. That's a wrap.
Yeah, I think we covered everything. The Yankees took another series. We need Rodon to show off, man.
Show off. Man. Appreciate you guys. If you guys
White Sox facing Detroit, do your thing, Papa.
You already know, guys. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys head to all podcast apps. Give us a 5-star review. That'll help. And go to the YouTube channel as well, because we got to re-trigger the algorithm, because we've kind of left it a little dormant for a while. So everybody pull through as the Pinstripe Strong podcast is back, and we're back creating a whole bunch of Yankees content as well. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel as well. Chris and I will see you guys later. Peace. Peace.